You know where you are?
This is Nollywood Pictures TV.
Hasten up now. I'm here because of you, you know.
Hey, brother. There's this crusade going on at Monday today.
So? I've told you before. I don't want to go to any crusade.
Brother, there is this important issue we want to discuss with you. Maybe you could just sit down. Let's talk.
Yes?
There is this woman we want you to meet. She's a Sunday school teacher and she's a very wonderful woman.
Oh, my dear, sincerely, you know. What your Sunday school teacher teaches you on a Sunday is basically what I don't want to hear right now.
Brother, you're moving too fast. We're not getting her for a teacher. We want to know if, you know, she can fit into what you need for a wife. That's all.
Wife?
Yes, brother.
You want me to meet a wretched Sunday school teacher? Eh? Indeed, Uche! Instead of a doctor or a banker.
Brother. See, brother. Sister Chinwoke is a very noble woman. And we both know that she'll make a perfect wife for you. See, brother. If you marry her today, she will help you gather together all the money you've been throwing away. You will plan your life and future together. You will raise kids.
Look, the only reason why I will not smack these your faces in, you know, is because you're my kid sisters. And you know I love you very much. But in your life, again, don't you ever mention anything about marriage to me again. I will find a wife when I'm ready for it. You imagine? Wretched Sunday school teacher for me, great banker. Nonsense.
What he needs is the levies. That's all. That is all he needs. Let us be going before we arrive late. One more thing. Praying for the repentance of your brother should be the main prayer topic you have in the crusade.
Yes, ma'am.
Is that right?
Well, Your Majesty, I actually had 1,000,001 things to do this afternoon until I saw your name in the list of those waiting for me. I had to suspend all of them. So, tell me, Your Majesty, to what do I owe the honor of this visit?
Thank you, Area Commander.
You're welcome, Your Majesty.
You see, my kingdom is being invaded by bandits. We don't know where they're from. But the level of criminal activities unleashed on the people is what is worrying me. And I have come here to find out what you can do to help us.
Well, Your Majesty, I have put out a circular to all town unions. You see, the police does not have the wherewithal to set up police posts in every community. We are working under a very tight budget. There are a lot of things we would want to do that we are not able to do. But I'll make you a very strong promise. If you were to build a police post in your community, I would send officers to man them.
Thank you, Area Commander. The construction of a police post is no longer a problem because it has already commenced. As a matter of fact, we discussed it at our last council meeting. What we have on our hands is an emergency. And we need emergency action while we are waiting for the completion of the police post.
Well, Your Majesty, you must agree with me that the police is doing their best. My men are patrolling the entire state, especially the Special Anti-Robbery Squad. And I can assure you that citizens, your subjects inclusive, are under police protection. But then I still promise you, Your Majesty, if you construct that police post, I will send men to man them, and that's a solid promise.
Thank you, Area Commander.
Welcome.
Thank you.
And besides that, any other
Elders of our land, I am very glad to inform you that I had a meeting with the area commander and we agreed that we should build a police post so that to enable the police to police our community.
To say the peace,
that's good. If you ask me, I will immediately submit that the conclusion or the outcome of your deliberation with the said area commander is, to say the least, an unprecedented abnormality. Come to think of it, is it our duty to build police posts? The government ought to, because we pay our taxes as good citizens of the country. I mean, this is one of their responsibilities to the people they govern. I mean, this has been my quarrel with all these capitalist states as contrasted to the communist. I mean, that's
Chief Iyke.
backwardness.
Chief Iyke. If we sit here listening to his English, we wouldn't get us anywhere. We all know that if we leave it to the government, it will take years before anything is done, if it is done, by which time maybe the hoodlums would have killed us all. Now, I gave my word to the area commander that we shall, without delay, begin the preparation for the building of this police post.
In this case, Your Highness, what do we do?
We tax ourselves. Oh yes, we tax ourselves. And to be able to do that properly, I think we need to set up a committee.
Yes, Igwe. Let us appoint Chief Iyke, the chairman of the levy committee, so that he uses high, big grammar to convince the public. At least he knows the essence of security.
Okay, okay, I think it's an excellent idea.
I agree with him. I agree. And also, Iyke Ugonna should be involved with his wife, because I know they are very, very security conscious.
Yes, I know you will mention that.
Well, in that case, if you insist, who am I to say no? But to me, the whole thing is an aberration of an established democratic modus operandi. To say the least, is backwardness, no progress.
Chief Iyke. Thank you. I think those big English will help us to raise some money with the community.
Yes.
And when you have raised the money, you hand them over to Chief Nwafo here. whom I think we should call our treasurer. Any objection?
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Chief Mwafo.
And then, Chief Mwafo, I think you should inform the town crier to go around and inform the entire community about the decisions that we have taken here. How much do you think we should levy our people?
That's true.
I think the issue of security is always a capital intensive.
Of course, yes.
Police post 2,000. Onye abịara ya tụọ.
Good morning, my princess. Morning, girls. I was just about looking for you. Any good news?
About what, my princess?
The boy! The boy!
That boy? I thought you'd forgotten about him.
No, I have not. I just want to see him and thank him. That is all.
My princess, as far as he is from this community, we must surely see him. But anyway, my princess, don't worry.
Speak up, speak up. I'm open to suggestions, you know.
Okay, my princess. He knows you are the princess.
Yes.
And should also know this palace. So I'm thinking that maybe he can come around or may come around.
Just listen to yourself. What are you saying? Come around where? This palace? You can't be serious.
Kiru, I'm just making a suggestion, okay? My princess, I hope you are not angry.
Okay.
Is your parent in? We are collecting the levy for police post.
Oh, for the police post?
Yes. This is supposed to be the house of the late Moses.
Yes.
Yes. Is anybody living there? What is your name? Or rather, your father's name?
Chibueze, sir.
Okay. Greet them for us.
Who leave that can outside there now?
Is there anybody in this compound?
I think they look for Kalu.
Is anybody here?
Good morning.
Good morning, young man, are you alone in this compound?
Oh yes, I'm alone. May I help you?
Yes. I am sure you are aware that some people are collecting levy for the police post in and for this community.
Oh, of course. How much is it?
2,000 naira only.
Yes, sir.
I hope it's complete.
2,000, sir.
Sure. What is your name?
Oh, Chibueze.
Okay. Uzo.
Chibueze. Uzo.
Yes. In mathematics, the common denominator is Uzo for 12 then. Chibueze. Uzo.
This one different for you now. It's very troublesome. Would that be all? I would like to go back inside.
Nothing more, my son. Nothing more. We thank you for paying promptly. Instead of dragging us into unnecessary argument like those of your age mates resort to doing.
No problem. I know what is good for the community.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Let us go to the other country.
Good morning.
Did you see that?
See what?
The suspicious look on that man's face. The headmaster. We're in trouble.
We're not in any trouble. Why you always do so paranoid? There's nothing they will do. It's a couple of old men who don't know anything. All we need to do is to be careful. Simple.
Well, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
What's that?
I mean, that old, wretched headmaster. He can call the police.
Nobody will call the police. For what now? Does he know anything? Okay, I admit these headmasters can be a little cuckoo, start acting funny. So, see what we do. Everybody move around the house. Anything you moved from that house down here that will incriminate us, move it out of the house. Oh yeah, now make we move.
Mr. Iyke, please sit down. Mr. Iyke, pacing around is not going to solve the problem. Now tell me, what is the matter? And why did you discontinue the collection of the money?
Iyke, I know you may not believe it, but it is true. I saw the empty can of the tea which my son sent to me all the way from London in late Chief Muzo's compound.
Who is Muzo?
Your Highness, Muzo was the former town union secretary who died in a motor accident with his family years back.
Is that the one from Amatu village?
Yes, Your Highness.
Iyke, if you wouldn't mind, I am not comfortable with any form of digression at this point in time. I mean, I am talking about the very expensive beverages sent to me from London by my son at the recommendation of a renowned nutritionist to nourish my body and the soul. That tea was carted away by armed bandits on that Saturday night. I mean, I saw the empty can at late Chief Muzo's compound. It baffles me.
Mr. Iyke, I'm sorry. But can you prove that the tin or can that you found in the late Chief Muzo's compound is this exact one that your son sent to you from London?
Iyke, I know my tea. Yeah. I mean, I know my tea. And I've seen all the junks they sell in the shops around here which cannot nourish anything, let alone my tender body and soul. My tea? I can tell you here and now without fear of any contradiction that very can of tea I saw is of the same tea which my son sent to me from London.
Mr. Iyke, was there anyone in that compound when you saw this?
We saw one boy, but I did not bother to ask him anything about that empty can because I am very sure that nobody has ever traveled overseas from this town apart from my son, whom I worked so hard, so much so that I sent him overseas with my entire gratuity. Iyke, that lone survivor of Mozo should explain how my tea developed legs and walked into their compound.
Right. Yes, I think we need some explanation. Yes. Guards.
Your Highness.
Go to Chief Mozo's house. Bring the young man there to me immediately. Immediately means now!
Okay, Your Highness.
Headmaster, please, come down. We shall get to the bottom of this.
You can see that I'm already beside myself. And the earlier something is done to assuage my anger, the better.
We are at it. And you can be rest assured that if we find what you are saying is true, then they will be duly punished. That you can rest.
It's a crime kingdom.
Young man, what is your name?
My name is Chibueze, Your Majesty.
And what do you do for a living?
I trade in palm oil.
Do you deal in palm oil in this land or somewhere else?
In this land, Your Majesty.
Now tell me, tell us, what was that empty can of tea doing in your father's compound?
Yes.
Because it was one of the items that was stolen from the headmaster's house.
I hardly noticed it yesterday, Your Majesty.
You noticed it yesterday?
Only yesterday. You see, I live in a big open compound. And many times, children from the school come over there to play. I suppose one of them left the empty can while playing yesterday.
But are you aware that some boys have been terrorizing our people, stealing from them, robbing them on their way to and from the market?
I'm aware, Your Majesty. I actually fell victim to those boys a few days ago on Mbaka Road. They jumped me, beat me mercilessly, stripped me of all my clothes and every penny I made that day. They left me for dead. If not for the timely intervention of a Samaritan, I would not be standing before you today. And that was why immediately they said they needed contribution for the police post. Your Majesty, I promptly paid.
You are Sylvester Mozo's son, late Sylvester.
That is correct, Your Majesty. I'm the only one left in my family. I'm an orphan.
All right. Go and wait outside in the compound. I shall send for you when I need you.
Very well, Your Majesty. My elders.
It's a crime kingdom. There is trouble in the land. It's a game of the jungle.
Hello.
There is fear, there is grief. Terror is the language of the day. All we know is looting and fighting. We want some peace, we want some hope. Where do we go from here?
Elders of our land.
Iyke.
I think that young man sounds like a good boy.
Yes, Iyke.
I think we should let him go.
Iyke, it baffles me that you are sounding this way. Let me ask, how come it that my foreign tea developed wings and flew into their compound?
Hey, man, you will never know these thieves. They may have thrown it into that compound for us to believe that it is our boys.
Even me, Iyke, I knew his father very well. He was a good man, and he owned a lot of oil plantation while he lived.
You see, I'm baffled the more. Why this council should be discussing a dead man instead of telling me how my foreign tea developed wings and flew into that compound? Why of all compounds in this town, it was only that of late Mozo that I should see the empty can of my tea? Well, I'm trying to figure out how to synchronize this irony. Meanwhile, I demand that this council should do less talking about a dead man and his biography.
Yes. The headmaster and his tea notwithstanding, let's not rule out the possibility of our own boys having a hand in what is happening around us. After all, it is a very well-known fact that the insect that eats the vegetable lives inside the vegetable.
I smell a complicity, a gang up, a sellout if you like. If somebody should open up his buccal cavity to say that my foreign tea and the circumstances surrounding its disappearance should be disregarded.
Mr. Iyke.
Okay.
We have not forgotten about your tea.
I'm sorry for everything, okay? Honestly, I assure you, everything will be handled. You don't have reason to worry. I don't know if I should tell you this. I've been searching for you.
Why?
I don't know. I'm just happy to see you. I'll come to your place.
You will come to my place. But you don't know my place.
Are you not from the Moses family of Amata village?
I'm surprised. How did you know all this?
Well,
My princess, the king has summoned you back to the throne.
I have to go.
Fathers are screaming, our mothers are wailing. Hayele, hayele, oh, oh, oh. Hayele, hayele, oh, oh, oh. Hayele, hayele, oh, oh, oh. Muza, muza, mahea.
Young man, your late father was a good man, and that is why my cabinet and I have decided to let you go.
Your Majesty, thank you very much. I'm speechless. God bless you.
You should always be a good boy, so that it shall always be well with you.
I will always remember Your Majesty. I will not forget. Please excuse me being in a hurry. I have a little trading to conclude at the market. Thank you, my brother.
Then the council.
The young man that was just arraigned before the council. He's the young boy I told you that helped me repair my car.
Olama, is that why you came in like that?
Yes, ma'am.
But he was accused of robbery.
No, he can't be the one.
Your Highness, such handsome young man shouldn't be accused of such.
My dear, you never can tell. The youths of nowadays are very, very greedy.
Not that boy, Daddy, not that boy.
Anyway, we are still investigating.
That's better.
But his father was a very good man. Well, I like to assume that the son will be good too.
Exactly.
Yes, Father, he's a very nice boy. I agree, he's a very nice boy.
Look at you. Helping you with your car does not grant him the license to become a good man.
But Your Highness, if the father is such a nice man, then the son is a nice boy.
Just like that.
Yes, I agree with Mom.
Yes.
Women, you have concluded.
But that is how it is.
Look at you. My women.
That's how it is.
Makwana mmanya na ọrụ mmanya ka ezutere na nke nwoke onye ọcha anyị. Makwana mmanya ndị ọcha eziokwu.
Pop that shit.
Hey! Guys, well, as you know now, we have to toast to the arrival of upon to one. A good man. Hey! Like princess said, the guy don't become king. So, to the arrival of a good man, you know, anyone whose father is a good man is equally good. To Cinco upon to one. One day, no be small thing. Well, it's for the love of a good man. You know we love you.
That one now for now, because everybody in this village knows that when my father was alive, he was a very, very wicked man. So if I should fall into trouble, they will just stone me to death. Especially his age group.
You never know. I now understand why you're wicked too.
Runs in the family.
Anyways, no problem. The latest right now is that Princess came to where they were judging my case and was crying.
Why?
She was feeling for me now, you know. She wanted to see me later, you know.
Where?
She wants to see me here now. Where else she will see me? My papa house with this.
See, then see from clap, 9 dance they follow. Her father might have sent her to wind you up so that you can start formatting our dancing steps. So you start singing.
I gotta make her tell you something. I go Kirikiri. Yeah? My cell number still there, 1804. You go see my name for the wall. Cinco was here. Live.
121.
I join Nuhu. It didn't be say let's concentrate on the police post matter. That's where the next money is coming from.
Well, Cinco.
You don't see what you call all of us. See what you
let him be that. No be the phone.
Don't be using no Chez.
Okay.
It's not water.
Work with us. You're a good man.
The
Cinco.
Oh,
the pontus.
Charles,
Mama.
can you just give me one reason why you don't want to help yourself in life?
I'm helping myself now. I mean, I have a bountiful, robust bank account. I update the account every week. I invest my money wisely into my family business and matters concerning the family. And I'm not doing badly now. Abi?
That is not the point. Anyway, I want you to make out time to see the girl your sisters told you about. That girl will make you a good wife. She has all the qualities of a good wife. And besides, she will help you reshape your already ruined life. Yes.
Mama, I'm sorry if I may sound immodest, but I'm not going to be a part of any leftover of a pastor or general overseer.
I don't understand you. What do you mean by leftover?
Are you trying to tell me now that the woman who gave birth to me is not wise enough to understand me again? I mean, why do you accord so much respect to all these religiously organized gangsters who are parading themselves as preachers? Meanwhile, they're making all of you there in the congregation contribute money as fools and paymasters.
I forbid you, Charles. I forbid you. Look at this boy. Why are you calling men of God gangsters and hooligans? Fiawa.
Okay, I'm sorry. But come to think of it, Mama, where are their factories, their industries, their banks, their business schools or whatever? What kind of business do they do? Do they pay you people? Do they employ you? Eh? Look at it now. They're all parading themselves with designer label clothing, Armani, Gucci, buying private jets, building mansions, driving luxurious cars and jeeps. Meanwhile, the congregation are all looking wretched like vultures. I swear to God, me, the great Opanka, I'm going somewhere, a beautiful place. Please, Mama, don't you ever associate me with that kind of a congregation and remind that wretched Sunday school teacher never to call my name or come near me.
Speak no evil of the prophets of God. They are blessed by God. And you cannot curse men that God blessed.
Anugo. Whatever. And that's what they are anyway. I'm going to see my my friends down the road there. I'll have a drink with them. I mean, where are you coming from now? Church?
No, not church. We're coming from a house fellowship.
House what?
Fellowship.
Look, let me tell you. Church, house fellowship, they are all the same thing. These are highly monetized outlets that are going to milk people to zero. That is, you become wretched. Pichikom will not go gum your body. And Anu, you become wretched vultures like all those people in the congregation. You better wake up from your slumber. For the God we serve, it is written, He sleepeth not, nor slumbereth not. And you know I will not tolerate wretched people in my house. Especially when I make so much money to keep you all going well. So
Are you sure he's not into drugs already? Eh? Because what he's talking is blasphemy, Blasphemy, Didi.
My dear, what he just needs from us as the sisters is just prayers, and let's just believe God for his salvation. That is all.
God will help us.
That is just
Guys, listen, when we get there, I'll be the spokesman. Alright?
I know your deal now, not just spoil. Calm down. No be princess cabinet. That's a car. Princess is coming to my house. You know what, Listen, guys, you need to behave yourselves while she's here. Meanwhile, I'm going to feed inside. Go inside now. You want to use all these faces and intimidate the women. See this one, see this criminal, all this criminal face. See this one where you don't go quickly. Go inside. Go inside. Hey.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon. Princess.
Hello.
Wow, it's an honor to have you in my house. I don't know what to say. You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome, maidens.
Thank you, sir. So, is that all you have to offer?
Well, just come inside. In my humble house, I don't have much, but not up to royal status, but at least I'll offer you something good.
I don't want you to offer me anything but a hug. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, I can still offer you something if you come inside, princess.
Olama is my name.
Olama.
Olama is my name.
It's a beautiful name, beautiful woman.
You're an orphan, right?
How did you know this?
I should know, because when a lioness is hungry, it takes it nothing to find a fellow animal for a meal.
Well, I can't pretend that I understand the proverb, but I think I get the gist of it. You seem to have a lot on your mind. Why don't I bring 2 chairs and then we can sit down and talk?
That's a good idea.
Okay, so...
I'm here.
I am asking you for the last time, where is the princess and her maidens?
I'm sorry, Your Highness. We don't know the specific place where she is now, but we know she's not in the palace.
I am told that you are the one at the gate today.
Yes, Your Highness.
Where is the princess?
Your Highness, they sneak out.
Did you hear that? They sneaked out. Are you listening to this big for nothing son of a lazy man standing in front of me, a king, and telling me that people who drove out in a car here sneaked out? Kneel down and face the sun.
Yes, Your Highness.
And you will tell me when they return.
Yes, Your Highness.
And if I open my window and find that you are not looking into the sun, then I shall throw you into the dungeon and throw away the key. You nincompoop!
Sorry, Your Highness.
If I don't see my daughter in this palace today, you will see me, especially you.
We have to rush back now before my father comes back.
I didn't know you went out.
No. We went to a meeting with the elders for the police post, so I sneaked out.
I forgot.
What did you forget?
I forgot I had business today.
Oh, your palm oil business.
Yes. How did you know?
That's a story for when next we meet. I have to leave now.
Okay. You didn't have any of the juice, huh?
Oh, I took a little. Thanks all the same.
It's a crime kingdom. There is trouble in the land. It's a game of the jungle. There is fear, there is grief. Terror is the language of the day. All we know is looting and fighting. We want some peace, we want some hope. Where do we go from here? Who do we call for help? I have seen the innocent cry, the aged weep. Our fathers are screaming, our mothers are wailing. Ayele, ayele, oh, oh, oh. Ayele, ayele, oh, oh, oh. Ayele, ayele, oh, oh, oh.
Muza, muza, mahea. Ayele, muza, muza, mahea. Ayele, muza, muza.
Good afternoon, Father. Good afternoon, Your Highness.
Give me the car keys. I said, give me the car keys! Now! You are hereby grounded, and you are forbidden to drive any of the cars in the palace until further notice. Get out.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you, Your Honor.
Olamma. Olamma! How many times did I call you?
My princess. My princess.
Well, if una go let me talk.
Fire.
You know, you see, what I'm trying to say is we have a problem here. I mean, sort of. Princess is in love with our guy here, and single. No be so.
Na so.
So, it go better make we open our eye now, just readdress that issue.
Which one they readdress? I said, which one they address? I know if you get friend again, eh? Are you people my parents? Wait, I know if you, oh, she can't be my friend. Is that what you're saying?
Guy, waiting with the talk, we say, don't just come and ruin our business for us. The way you live your life, it concerns you. It's your life. Live it anyhow, but don't just ruin this business for us. Simple.
Well, I'm sorry I'm advising you. But you know her father. That man is a very cruel man.
Besides, we're ordinary village rogues. And that babe is too pretty for you.
Oh. Okay, now you state waiting with the problem. What you want to beat around the bush for since now? You're the one that has been player hitting me. You don't see any other beef to buy now my beef. She's too good for me.
Yes, now.
Look at me. Okay, the babe is fine. Am I not fine? Eh? What is wrong with this one? Just because you can't get her, you're not player hitting me. When did you join? Why are you beefing me? Huh? Why are you beefing me? Because you can't get a chick? Guy, listen, I'm the leader of this gang. About watch how you talk.
Hey, guy,
I'm telling you,
guys, slow down.
Guys,
slow down.
This guy doesn't vex.
I said slow down now. Which one you dey shout for now? What you dey shout for? Why are you shouting? We all know that closeness of any kind is always risky in this kind of our negative business. Princess is getting closer and closer by the day. Just do something about it before it becomes too late.
My philosopher, I don't hear. You understand me? I don't hear. I've been in this game for a long time. I've been in this game longer than both of you. Only this man know how my history day. You understand me? So make you just watch your mouth. Watch your mouth well. Or magic will begin to happen for you anyhow here now.
Well, our own is to advise.
I don't need your advice.
Don't tell her now. It also happen.
Guy, hold your mouth before too late go begin to happen to you. You understand me? Because now you they lead this pack pass. Just hold your mouth well. Guy, I beg, change topic.
It also happen now.
Change topic. Your face is not far from my hand though. Just change topic.
Your Highness, it is said that when you cane a child with this hand, you cuddle her with the other one. It's a popular saying.
Get to the point, woman. Don't give me riddles.
The king of my heart. I know how you feel right now. I know that will never happen again. Give the princess back her keys. Because she's going through a lot right now. Because of how you cautioned her in front of the guards. My love, please, give her back the keys so that the guards can respect her as a princess of this kingdom. If you love me the way you do, please, grant me just this one wish. Please.
So you're collecting levies. You're helping me say you do police post. I'm focused on. Bring your hand. Stay like that, oh. Stay like that. Carry on. Stay like you're great. You don't look me. You don't look me. This is your cross, idiot. This is the living.
Hey! Ubehuwe! Tanza. Hey, Tanza. Hey. Ubehuwe! Tanza.
Hey! How do I begin to explain, Igwe? How do I explain? Oh, that all the money in my possession have been taken by armed robbers. Hey, Igwe. Oh, how do I explain to people of Obang? I have never seen a thing like this in my entire life. Small boys, many of them in number, invaded my house at midnight and took away people's effort. Oh God!
It is a pity that his statement is very compendious. As for those boys, I am very sure that they are the same group that invaded my house on that fateful night and made away with all my money and my foreign tea, which was sent to me by my son from London to nourish my body and soul. Oh, what a community, bedeviled by calamity.
Look, Mr. Headmaster, or whatever they call you. This will be the very last time, I say it, the very last time this august body will be deliberating on an important matter, and you raise the issue of your foreign thief from wherever. Let me ask you, are you the only person who has a son abroad? Are you? People's collective effort has gone down the drain, and you're not telling us about your foreign king.
Jesus Christ of Nazareth, King of the Jews, and eventually that of the whole wide world. How dare you talk to me, an academic of high repute, in such a flippant manner? Where were you when I traveled to UK 17th October 1966 on the eve of Biafra Nigerian war? Where were you when I won the highly coveted Commonwealth Educational Trust Fund scholarship to study anthropology abroad? You! When I got my first degree in political science and public administration, where were you? I mean, it is on record that I worked so hard, so much so that I was the first in this community to send my son abroad to study with my entire gratuity before anybody could contemplate so to do in this community. Now here you are, with a travesty of effrontery, vomiting this bundle of bunkumbe. Hey, Master, sit down! Sit down! Stop asking my fellow elder! Will you sit down? Stop asking my fellow elder! Auntie, will you keep paying? You are making noise.
That serves him better.
Come on, shut up! Will you just keep quiet? When men are talking, you keep quiet! You are non-entity! I'm sorry.
Please, let's try and calm down. We all know that nerves are very frayed. We have more than enough on our plates. It pains me to the marrow of my bones that such cruelty can be perpetrated by our people, on our people. The money mandated from the poor and the rich for the collective good has been stolen by thieves. Oh, what do we do?
I seriously suggest, Your Highness, that it is better we form a vigilante group.
Iyke, I think it will amount to a security harakiri to confront somebody with gun, bare-handed. Vigilante, yes, it could be a panacea to our security predicament if, and if only, we could arm our boys with guns. Let us not forget that those hoodlums are armed to the teeth with sophisticated and state-of-the-art weapons.
Yes. Maybe we'll run to police and see if they could help us.
That is, if anything good could come out of them.
Well, we have to see what we can do. I think the police is our only option.
All right. Yeah. My peeps. Yeah. This is the celebration of the dismantling of the police posts.
Man, boy, even if they like, make them bring, what do you call them, IG. You no go fit do nada. Go mash them down.
One time now.
We're ending career here.
No, they like me to go bring money for army post. Police post money small.
They no fit. Who them be?
But honestly, now I get rest of mind.
You don't know what happen since. And now you go get babe now. If you pass all your tokumba shower to him, making the youth.
No, I will give him brand new tokumbo.
Well, and true. You will go manage now. You which type is the one? The one where they vex under, be the one where they cry. You know, some day where we take to see them.
Some they smile. No, the one where be face like shrine.
But you get problem, or you go take machete. They machete all the distance come up because some of them they get thorns. Never see where they go cut grass. They stubborn thorns.
They will just vex. They face like Tumaya.
You know, bro, don't those kind of...
My dear.
Father, I want to visit the Ian's extreme.
No, my dear, no. I cannot allow you to leave the palace. The town has been taken over by armed robbers.
So I don't have freedom in my own father's house any longer. Am I now a slave right under my own father's roof?
Look, Olama. Only yesterday, Chief Nwafo was attacked by armed robbers in his house. And they carted away all the money that had been contributed by the poor and the rich in this community for the construction of our police post. No. They might want to kidnap you.
Nobody will kidnap me. Nobody will kidnap me. They only operate in the night. They do not operate during the brightness of the day. Father, please.
My dear, you're the only one I have. And I cannot take that risk.
Why? Why am I a slave in my father's house?
Stop it. Don't say such words. How can you be a slave in your father's house? Who said that?
Why won't I have the freedom to go out and visit friends?
Olama, my dear, you won't understand. All your father is trying to do is to protect you from being harmed.
Which harm? Which harm? Olama. Why would I be a slave in my own father's house?
Come on, stop it.
What kind of protection is that?
Everything is going to be alright, my daughter. Oh, calm down, please.
In Jesus' name we pray. Holy Spirit, thank you. In Jesus' name.
Amen.
What is all this show, abracadabra show for? Eh? Are you a magician?
Charles, have you lost your manners? Can't you say that we are having prayers? When must you interfere in prayers, Charles?
Mama, you better tell this octopus to leave this house now because he would not like what I'm going to do to him the next
My
minute.
brother, you are talking to an ordained man of God.
You don't know the meaning of being a servant of God.